Good morning. I'm currently in a forest about an hour outside of Yosemite National Park, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and check it out and see what's going on over there. I've never been to Yosemite, so I'm pretty excited. I have no idea what's even open. It's November, so I feel like a lot of services will be closed, but we can still see what's going on over there. I do know Athena is not allowed in a lot of places in national parks, but I think there's a trail or two she might be able to go on, and so yeah, since I'm passing by, I thought I should see it since I've never been there. So let's go. Also, I do have my lashes. I did my lashes a few days ago and they're still on. So you guys have to let me know. What do you think? What's happening? For some reason, I forgot that national parks get insanely busy. So it's a Saturday afternoon. There's no parking by the showers, so I found parking about a mile away. But before I walk there, I'm gonna make some lunch to bring with me so that I'm not tempted to buy food while I'm there. Then I'll go ahead and take a shower, and Athena's gonna be coming with me too, so she's not gonna stay in the car. But for lunch, I think I'm gonna make some fried rice with, I have like tofu, peppers, and onions to use up, so that's what lunch is gonna be. I'm just gonna make it right here in my car. So I'm walking the mile to the showers now. I ate food and got all my shower stuff together. I'm gonna walk to where the showers are, and then I'm gonna stay in the area for a little bit just because I don't really have to go back to my van afterwards. I'm all showered, and that was the best shower of my entire life. I needed that so bad. Really pretty over there. I currently don't have my lights hooked up, so it's dark in here, so you just have flash at the moment. I'm just parked in a parking lot in front of some like tents or something that people camp in, and I'm gonna sleep here for the night and probably for the next couple days. Yeah, it's going really well. I really like it here, and I'll be able to work here. I have my Starlink, and there's also Wi-Fi like in a lounge. I've just been hanging out in the lounge, editing a video and like charging all my stuff. It gets dark so early now, so I like to sit in a building or something to try to prolong the night. I'm getting tired. I work in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed now. Good night. Side note, isn't it funny that I film myself laying down, but then I'm just gonna get up and turn it off, and so it's like time to turn it off now and then actually go to bed. If you've watched my last couple videos, then you know that my power station stopped working a few weeks ago, but I have an update. I did get a new one, and that brings us to the sponsor of this video, and that is BLUETTI. Obviously, it was really rough when my power station stopped working because I do work remotely and power is not optional for me. So when BLUETTI reached out, I was super excited. I have heard so many good things about BLUETTI and have seen it everywhere, so I'm very happy to finally have one myself. I totally understand the hype now, and I'm happy to share why. BLUETTI sent me their Elite 100 V2 power station, and this is basically a better, lighter, faster, smarter version of their AC 180. Probably my most favorite thing about this BLUETTI is how portable and lightweight it is. It's like 25 pounds. It has a handle on it, so it's super convenient to just take it anywhere. I've taken it into a lodge with me. I worked in a lodge for like a week last week, and I took it in there with me to charge while I was working. I'm in Yosemite right now, and I was working in the lounge, and I just took my BLUETTI in there with me to charge, and it charges super fast. So, you know, I get my coffee, I sit down to work, and by the time I'm done with my coffee, my BLUETTI's charged, and that is extremely helpful, especially because I do have Athena and I don't like to leave her for a really long time alone. It also has so much power for its size and weight. I was very shocked when I opened the box and took it out because it's more power than my last power station, and yet it's so much lighter and smaller. So it does suck that my old power station broke, but I kind of consider it a blessing in disguise because now I have this BLUETTI, and it's a perfect replacement and one that I already had my eye on. If you work remotely like me or need some sort of easy power solution, something that's like plug and play, or you travel full time, BLUETTI is the perfect solution. So those are just some of my favorite things about the BLUETTI, although there's many more aspects to it that I also enjoy. Thank you, BLUETTI, for the power station and for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the regularly scheduled content. Good morning. I just woke up in Yosemite, so you know, this place is amazing. I love it here. By the way, I'm in the park during the government shutdown, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but it seems like most things are functioning as normal. There was definitely a lack of employees, but to be fair, I don't really go to national parks often, and when I do, I don't usually use the guest services, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I'm currently about to go on a little hike. Here's Athena. Athena is allowed on the trail. The first trail I did ended up just being a paved road, so that wasn't what I expected, but it was still a nice walk nonetheless, and Athena was allowed to be with me. I do have Athena just tied around my waist, so you know, innovative around here. I wish you guys could smell it out here. It smells so crisp and clean and good, and like, yeah, it just smells like clean nature. The same day, the next place I went to was my favorite spot so far, and it was a viewpoint that looked over all the mountains in the valley, and it was just absolutely gorgeous, and I was able to watch the sunset over the valley, and yeah, very beautiful. morning. I've been working for a couple hours and I'm just taking Athena for a walk now. And it's really amazing to wake up here. It's gorgeous. Athena's going cuckoo. Beautiful rainy day in Yosemite. I was feeling pretty cooped up in my van working and also trying to get my video edited and just, I was feeling very overwhelmed, but I was like, I need a break because I've been staring at 2 screens for too long and I need to go to the bathroom. Athena needs to go outside and I feel so much better already. It feels so nice out here even though it's raining. I have, a jacket on and it just feels really good and the fog is beautiful. And I just needed a moment to remember where I am and what I'm doing and be grateful. Shrooms. Athena, can you stop eating the grass, please? That upsets your stomach. A little random side note. I got a new daily film camera to use. It's just a point and shoot and I love it. I recently got my first batch of film developed from this camera and oh my god, it just takes such beautiful photos. Like the colors, it's crisp, and I loved my old point and shoot camera, don't get me wrong, but the US version is called the Olympus Infinity Stylus. Just my little 2 cents about a daily point and shoot film camera. So here's one of the trash receptacles. That's to keep bears out, of course. Wow. How to throw Athena's shit away. Right, Athena? How to throw your shit away.